it's Lyndon again, Director of Studies of Salt Idiomes, and welcome back to the next section of 5-minute tips to help pass the first. Okay, now we have come to part 5 of the exam. Now, part 5 is the reading sections. So we have part 5, 6 and 7, which are devoted to reading text and answering questions. Okay, so as before in parts 1, 2, 3 and 4, we had all the grammar and the vocabulary. Now we come to reading. These parts I would recommend dedicating slightly more time. In previous parts 1, 2 and 3, I'd say 7 to 9 minutes. Part 4, a little bit longer, let's say 10 to 12. Now, because you've made time in the first 3 sections, you can dedicate it to the next part, which require more concentration. So, part 5. Now, bear in mind that in the real exam, this is all one exam, okay? Reading and use of English is 1 hour 15 minutes. But when you get your results, the use of English and the reading is divided into 2 separate marks. You have marks for the use of English and you have marks for the reading. But it's all one exam on the day. So, we have the first one, multiple choice. Now what you have is quite a long text. So I wouldn't recommend reading the entire text at the beginning. It's a long text and you're likely to forget what you've read in the first couple of paragraphs when you've finished. So what you have to think about is each question is in exact order in the text, okay? So the first question is going to be in the first 2 paragraphs for sure. So this is what I would concentrate on first. Read the paragraph very, very, very carefully. Okay, then we can go to the answer, or you can do it vice versa. You can read the question very, very thoroughly, and then more often than not, you will be looking for what you've read, and it will come to mind when you've read the 2 paragraphs. Okay, so what I recommend is when you've found the information that you're sure is the answer, underline it and compare it. Okay, why is it B? Let's say the answer is B. Why is it B? Which information corresponds with B? Okay, and then if you have time you can say, okay, it's definitely not D because of this. Okay, make a relationship between what you read here and here. Okay. It's the same with question 2. Again, read the question very, very thoroughly, okay? Once you have the answer, you can mark where you found, let's say we found the answer here, okay? So, the next question is going to be from here to here, probably. So, read again very, very, very carefully, mark it, okay? Find the correct corresponding information, okay? Move on. Once you have the answer, then you can forget this part of the text. It's no longer useful. Okay, same again, read and read and read. Now, when you have something like line 27, okay, which is question 35, you know that all of these answers you must have found in the first few paragraphs, okay? Find the corresponding answer, mark it, continue. So, if you read the complete text, you will get tired, you might forget what you've read in the first few, so make it sections. Read it, concentrate, understand it, find the corresponding answer. Okay? That's probably the best way to go about it. Now, bear in mind, 10 to 12 minutes. Keep an eye on the clock, okay? Try not to go over the time because some of the sections that come later, especially the next part, they do require a lot of concentration. So, keep an eye on the clock, bear in mind 10 to 12 minutes, and cut it to sections, find the corresponding information. Okay, that's it. Thanks very much. See you in the next video.